As an investor, you need to identify which stock is the most valuable. To do that, we need to first identify stocks that has high intrinsic value that are currently undervalued by the market. Buying a stock that is undervalued means that the risk of losing money is reduced even when the company doesn't perform well. So, how do we identify them? Firstly, we need to find the right type of business, starting with what you know in general, such as technology. Avoid industries that may encounter long-term challenges or are more complex as it becomes harder to make a reasonable projection about future performance. It will be good to stick with consistent performers with a business model you understand. Next, look for the company with a strong and sustainable competitive advantage. For example, a company that has a patent, trademark, or long-term contract with emerging tech. Companies with excellent research and development might have valuable strategic assets. The return on equity of the company should be at least 15%, which indicates that the company has high profitability and potentially a competitive advantage. Finally, make sure the company has strong growth potential and a clear strategy for the future. Some questions to gauge its future success include whether there is a growing demand for their product or sufficient resources for business expansion. On top of that, we should also look at the company's management team as a way to identify the intrinsic value, whether they have proper credentials, and make sure their skill sets are well suited for the current business climate. Executives who are open to new ideas and willing to adapt are generally more capable of overcoming future challenges. We should also understand if the executives are paid on a flat salary or do they own a significant stake in the company. This is because executives who are invested in the company's success themselves are more likely to put their shareholders first. Finally, we should also analyze the company's financial statements, such as understanding its assets, liabilities, and its earnings to identify its intrinsic value.